Over the next 7 days, two different Denver businesses will have hearings to get a marijuana hospitality license.
And if granted, these businesses would be able to welcome Coloradans to smoke weed in designated lounges. There's only one other business in Denver like it.
Denver 7's Veronica Acosta live with us in Denver tonight. Veronica, walk us through just how these lounges would work.
So first off, we're talking about the Boutique Hotel, the Patterson Inn, and Tetra Lounge. That's a spot that's calling itself Denver's premier cannabis social club. So the Patterson Inn, it would have this separate lounge. This is a different place from where people go ahead and sleep overnight, whereas Tetra Lounge, it's a bit different. It's calling itself a safe place for smoking weed. So two very different businesses here, but they do have one thing in common, and that's that they're both BYOW, or bring your own weed.
One of the biggest questions over the last couple of years in the cannabis industry with consumers after they make a purchase of cannabis is, where can I smoke this?
A question these two business owners hope to be the answer to soon.
I've been in the cannabis industry for a while, so it pretty much came about as fulfilling a need that the market direly needed.
Dwayne Benjamin owns Tetra Lounge in Rhino. Chris Chiari owns the Patterson Inn in downtown Denver. Two completely different businesses. But here's where they're similar. Within days, they'll have their marijuana hospitality license hearings, a process which, if granted, would allow them to open lounges where people can smoke weed. For Chiari, it's been a dream years in the making.
I'm Heads in Beds Overnight Hospitality, and my goal is to pair four-star hospitality with one of the most unique and exciting amenities in America with a licensed adult 21 plus controlled space cannabis consumption lounge.
The lounge would be here on the same property as the inn. Chiari's hope is the lounge would attract current visitors as well as new ones.
It's amenity. For me, actually, I hope that it gives me an opportunity to market and invite guests that might not be aware of my property to come and stay.
At Tetra Lounge, the goal is to bring in anyone 21 and older who needs a safe space to smoke.
Tetra is the thing that fulfills that need. It's a safe, enjoyable atmosphere for people of all different genres, races, and things that come here and consume cannabis in a social atmosphere.
Before the two spots can welcome weed smokers in, they have to get through the hearing process with the city. A hearing officer would then draft a recommended decision about whether to approve the license, and from there it goes to the executive director of excise and licenses, who has the final decision. If approved, required inspections are the last step.
Considering how long we've waited, not long at all.
And if you're wondering, there is only one other business like this in Denver. If approved, these two would be the second and third of their kind. The Patterson Inn, it has its hearing tomorrow, Friday morning at 9. If they get the green light, then Chiari says he sees them opening their doors up either in the fall of this year or early next year, whereas Tetra Lounge, they have their hearing on March 11th, and Benjamin says that they are all ready to open their doors up. So as soon as they get that green light, they're ready. In Denver, I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
All right, Veronica, thank you. And Coloradans bought more pot than ever in 2021. Going in depth tonight, the Department of Revenue says cannabis sales topped $2.2 billion last year, the first time that's ever happened. In fact, sales have grown each year since Colorado legalized recreational sales in 2014.